Oh, what's going on, family? Oh, damn, I left my tablet. Hey, y'all. What's up, rich cousins? What's up, rich cousins? How y'all doing? Wednesday blessings. What's going on? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some smoke in the room. Queen Desi Cortez, all my life for is Daniel. What's up, rich cousins? Peace and love to everybody sliding through. What time is it? 6:20. Let's smoke it out. Ain't nothing like a good old smoke it out. Okay. How y'all feeling? Y'all been feeling the shift in the energy, huh? How y'all dealing with these emotions that's coming to the surface? How are we transmuting this energy, okay, baby? Because it is very strong right now. Okay, yeah, we want to smoke this on out. Hold up. Let me go ahead and do this. Amani, thank you for the lights, love. Welcome in. Welcome in, rich cousin. Peace and blessings to everybody just pulling up, sliding through. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? The energy has been crazy. The energy, if we didn't know any better, we would think it's chaotic. But it's a divine clearing. Hey, Sherman. Peace and love. Wizard Black, welcome in, rich family. How you doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Mercury day? Okay. I just got the urge to go live to check on my rich cousins to see how everyone is flowing. The energy is very strong right now. So, you know, if you are experiencing all type of signs and symbols and triggers and feelings, and yes, this is absolutely normal during this energetic shift that we are currently in right now. Yeah, so encouraging everyone to transmute the energy in the most healthiest way, okay? Don't drink it away. Don't smoke it away. Don't sit with it. Okay? This is the energy today. Sit with the energy today. Whatever you are feeling, whatever is coming up at this current moment, sit with the energy. Do not avoid it. Okay? Do not try to numb it. All right. Do not try to avoid it. Absolutely not. Sit with the energy. Okay. So that is the first message that is on my heart and on my spirit for my rich. That is the first message that is on my heart and on my spirit for my rich ass community. Just like myself, you may be feeling an energetic shift. And this energetic shift, if we are not spiritually aware, can feel like chaos, can feel like destruction, could feel like disarray, but it's actually a divine clearing. Yesterday, I posted a message about divine clearing, and the divine clearing is not just physically, that the collective is currently experiencing, as we have entered this new timeline, this new earth. This divine clearing that we may mistake for chaos, or we may mistake for loss, or we may mistake for challenges, which is actually a divine clearing, okay, could have us, feeling some type of way. And we are just being encouraged. I was being encouraged. So I am encouraging you to sit with the energy, whatever is currently coming to the surface, the uncomfortability, the wounds you thought maybe you had previously worked through, any inner child healing, any emotions, any feelings, any experiences that's coming through the surface currently right now. The collective is being encouraged to sit with it. Do not run away from it. Acknowledge it, discover it, talk to it, ask it why it's here, what it's here to show you, y'all. And that's what I've been really embodying on this beautiful Wednesday. I've been sitting with the emotions, the experiences. Wednesday, I've been sitting with the emotions, the experiences, the uncomfortability, and I've been sitting with it in such a way that I'm not running from it. I'm not numbing it. I'm not avoiding it. And this is one way that I transmute the energy. This is one way you could transmute energy, right? And so this is another thing that my spiritual counsel wanted me to tap into today in the Hood Sanctuary, okay? First of all, y'all know I believe everything is divinely designed. Every person that you meet, every relationship that you enter and exit, every experience, every heartbreak, the betrayal, the pain is purposeful. Everything is divinely designed, just like y'all who slide through the Hood Sanctuary. So, as I said, with the uncomfortability of certain emotions, certain experiences, certain events that was resurfacing, you get to do one or two things. When you face with emotions, feelings, experiences that don't feel good, when you're going through perceived challenges or losses, you can let it break you, or you can use it as an opportunity to break through. And so this is what's coming through heavy. Like, don't drink it away, don't smoke it away, don't eat it away, don't shop it away, don't sex it away, don't avoid it. Feel the energy today. Whatever it is, and it doesn't necessarily have to be uncomfortability for everyone, but as we enter this new timeline collectively, the collective is feeling this uncomfortability because in a new timeline, it's new experiences, it's new energy, it's new shifts, it's new opportunities. So we feel this uncomfortability, we feel this energy shift. Things that we are perceiving as chaos and losses are actually divine clearing for this new timeline, for this new frequency, for this new shift. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to everybody just slide through on this beautiful Mercury day, okay? Of course, I'm smoking out the Hood Sanctuary with some good old blue sage, okay? Clearing out any negativity, bringing in that positivity, that prosperity, that abundance, that protection, that peace. Peace and love to everybody just sliding through. I'm never on live at this time. Let me share this live with some of my A1 day ones because they asked me, was I gonna go live today? So we in the building. How y'all doing out there? Rich ass cousins, how y'all feeling? How is your energy? How are you staying grounded, my love? in a time like this. Queen Desi, thank you for the lights, baby. Welcome in. Y'all know we got the summer solstice that's coming up in the next 3 days. Okay, so we're gonna tap on that real quick. I tapped about transmuting the energy. Okay, and the way that spirit wants us to currently transmute the energy is to not run from it. We are to sit with the energy, the uncomfortability, the perceived losses, the loneliness, whatever it is that we are currently feeling, because in this new timeline, old things cannot go. It is a divine clearing. Okay, it is a divine clearing in this new timeline. Old things cannot go. And this divine clearing is not just physical, okay? So we may be experiencing physical losses, jobs, homes, some type of stability and security that we are perceiving as chaotic, but it is actually a divine clearing, okay? So, learning how to transmute this energy is first we got to sit with it. You can't numb it. You can't run from it. You can't eat it away. You can't shop it away. You have to sit with the uncomfortability. Okay. Second thing is, y'all, we got the summer solstice that's coming up in the next 3 days. Now, ancestral wise, okay, before there were clocks and before there were calendars, our ancestors used celestial events. The sun, the moon, the stars, the rain, okay? Different shifts in the environment to know when to set intentions, when to manifest, when to give gratitude, when to harvest, when to plant seeds. And it's the same thing now in 2025. We have just got so accustomed to using calendars and things of that nature. But we got the summer solstice, which is in 3 days, okay? And ancestral wise, the summer solstice is a time of celebration. The summer solstice is a time of prosperity. The summer solstice is a time of enlightenment, okay? And damn well manifestation. So it's a great opportunity for us, the collective, you, me, UNITY, to set intentions, okay? So one of the things that I'm doing up until the summer solstice is I'm eating lighter, okay? Everything holds energy, including the way that we eat. And one of the things that I am doing for one of the intentions that I am setting to increase my manifestation abilities and to also to hear the Most High God and Spirit on a deeper level is I'm doing a 3-day fast up until the summer solstice. Okay, so my fast actually begins today. We're going to do water. We're going to do fruits. We're going to do vegetables. We're going to do teas. Okay, we're not going to do sugars. We're not going to do any meats. We're not going to do any hard foods. So that's one of the intentions that I'm setting under this summer solstice. So, the summer solstice is a great time to do anything that has any rituals to do with fire. So release rituals, manifestation rituals, anything that do with fire, dancing around fire, your solar plexus. So this is a great time to set any intentions and rituals when it comes to your solar plexus, okay? And your solar plexus is responsible for your creativity, which is linked to the sun. So great opportunity to set intentions for that. Gratitude. The summer solstice is a great opportunity to set intentions, journal, write about what you are grateful for, even the things that you're already calling in as if they already are. So the summer solstice, which is in the next 3 days, is a great opportunity for the collective to tap in, okay? Do some research, learn some things, set some intentions, release some things, okay? Great opportunity. Sajid, LaShawn Florence, I don't know what that means, my love. I don't get it, baby. I don't get it. Prosperity, welcome in, love. Neighborhood Low, welcome through, Rich Cousins. Mercury Day blessings. How y'all doing on this beautiful Mercury Day? Okay, y'all been seeing with y'all shit today. I've been having to shit with my shit. Okay, I've been having to sit with the emotions and the feelings and the experiences that are resurfacing to be expelled before I go into this new timeline, okay? Grand evening, love. Welcome in. How y'all doing tonight? 11 rich cousins in the hood sanctuary. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? How are y'all feeling? How are you staying grounded during this shift into this new timeline, this new energy, this new frequency? Let me know in the chat. Rich cousin, prosperity, you are in Palm Beach. That's Florida, right? Welcome in, rich cousins. I bet it is beautiful in Palm Beach. Okay, greetings, Goddess Allure. Is from where you're from, Goddess Allure. Welcome in, rich cousin. Okay, Queen Desi is from Cali, California, but I live in Illinois. I'm very familiar with Illinois. Those are my stomping grounds, Queen Desi. Okay. Yes. How y'all doing on this Wednesday? How are y'all feeling? Be honest with me in the chat. How are y'all navigating this energy? Are y'all experiencing the shifts? Goddess Allure, I'm from Georgia but living in Illinois, okay? Faye Hickman say STL. Yes, they're my stomping grounds. STL and ESTL, baby. Missouri and Illinois. Welcome in, rich cousins. So how are y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? Because the energy is very strong currently. How are y'all transmuting any uncomfortability? Miss Jazzy Live, welcome in, rich cousin. How you doing, love? Mercury Day blessings. We're going to come in and pull on the energy because the energy has been actually a little chaotic. Spirit has, what we think is chaotic, and look, the Empress, what we may assume is chaotic, but it's actually a divine clearing. I tore my ACL trying to keep a good energy so hard when I feel a little pain. Sending you peace, blessings, and a speedy recovery, prosperity, my love. But even in that, right? Spirit has been having me sit with these emotions where we take the goods that comes, the bad, the challenges, and turn it into something good. Even though you tore your ACL and you're going to have a speedy recovery and you're going to run like you never tore your ACL, maybe in this season, Spirit wants you to sit down. Maybe in this season, you're being called to surrender so the Most High God and the Most High Spirit can talk to you and you can hear your higher self and you can hear things clear. So what prosperity you may assume is chaos is actually a divine clearing. Now, Spirit has a way of sitting our ass down and getting the message clear and making sure we understand. And sometimes it's in ways that we do not like or we wish that we can avoid. Right? And so prosperity, that goes right back to what I was just saying, today, what I was experiencing. And I think that we all are experiencing collectively is emotions and feelings and experiences that are comfortable. Peace and love, Melanie. Glow by Janae. Welcome in, rich cousin. Okay. We were just actually talking about turning what we think is chaos, Spirit said, is a divine clearing, taking the good out of every bad situation, y'all. And I think that is true alchemy. That is true transmutation of energy. Pressure, PZ, welcome in, rich cousin. Mercury Day blessings, peace and love to everybody flying through the hood sanctuary on this beautiful Mercury Day. Okay, we just coming in getting a little spiritual chat. I actually haven't pulled any cards yet, but sometimes having the cards in my hand just help me think and help me channel. But what came through today for me was us sitting in the uncomfortability. Sometimes Spirit has a way of making our ass sit down. And when Spirit, the Most High God and Goddess, wants us to sit down, wants us to be in a season of stillness. It may not be in the way that we will want or the way that we feel we deserve, but the chaos is actually a divine clearing. You know, the chaos is actually a divine clearing. I shared this the other day that my car was taken from me, and not only was it taken from me, it was total. In the midst of this accident, I have had to sit down why this seems like chaos is a divine clearing. Spirit is actually clearing certain things from me, but I've been asked to sit in this stillness. And what I could have taken as a very negative and bad situation, I am transmuting and alchemizing that energy and using it as an opportunity. What could be a breakdown as an opportunity to break through. To break through barriers, right? To break through limiting to beliefs. To use it as an opportunity to pull up in the Hood Sanctuary and share testimony that helps us break through blocks and break through setbacks and break through things and judgments that we think that other people may not be experiencing, right? And so this is why Spirit had me pull up in the Hood Sanctuary today, y'all. The chaos is actually a divine clearing. And sometimes when Spirit wants us to be still, Spirit has a funny way of making us be still. Be quiet. Sit down so we can get the necessary guidance, so we can get the necessary direction, so we can have these necessary release in these quiet moments, so we can get exactly everything that we are deserving. Especially as we enter this new timeline, you know. In this new timeline, old things cannot go. So that is what has been so fucking heavy on my spirit and on my heart. It came through in prayer today. It came through in meditation today. I've just been sitting at my desk today. I rescued another cat today. She's actually sleeping. She is no bigger than the size of this raw container. She was in the street once again, hanging on to dear life. And in that moment, I was just filled with gratitude because it could have been worse, you know. The things that I've experienced, the people who took my car, they could have died. The people who were hit could have died. It could have been worse, right? And so just using it as an opportunity to teach, using it as an opportunity to be grateful, using it as an opportunity to learn, using it as an opportunity to grow. And so that's why I'm here to share with my rich ass cousins is that chaos is actually a divine clearing. I know that the divine clearing does not feel good. I know that the divine clearing feels chaotic. It feels sudden. It feels unfair. It feels unknown. It feels uncomfortable. But we are in a new timeline. We are in a new frequency. We are being granted new opportunities. We have this new energy. And so old things just cannot go. And that includes material things. That includes certain emotions. Like today, certain emotions were coming to the surface for me. Certain emotions that I know damn well that I have cleared. Emotions of abandonment. Emotions of doubt. Emotions of worry. Emotions of fear. And instead of smoking these emotions away, because y'all know I am Smokey the Care Bear, I definitely believe in plant medicine. And that instead of taking my daily micro dosing of mushrooms, because I believe in plant medicine, instead of journaling, instead of doing anything, all I did today was sit with these uncomfortable emotions, dance with these uncomfortable emotions, ask them what they are here for, what purpose are they serving. In this new timeline, they do not exist. In this new timeline, the spirit of fear, the spirit of abandonment, the spirit of doubt, the spirit of worry, it does not exist in this new timeline. The spirit of people pleasing, the spirit of hexes and curses, it does not exist in this new timeline, right? So the chaos that we think that we are experiencing is actually a divine clearing. Look, y'all, the sun at the bottom of the deck, and we have the summer solstice. Okay, that is here in 3 days. It is a divine clearing. We have the most happiest, most abundant, most joyous, the sun energy at the bottom of the deck, as we are 3 days away from the summer solstice. Our ancestors, cultures from decades, centuries, and centuries use the summer solstice as an opportunity to set intentions, fire rituals, release, manifestations, okay? To tap in with your solar plexus, to remember what you have so many reasons to be grateful for, right? To move your fucking body, to tap into your creativity. Yes. This is a season of happiness, of joy, of receiving, of abundance. When you think about the soil, the sun, rich cousin, what does the sun do for us? It gives us life. It gives us longer days. It helps us grow, right? And so this is what we think about when we think about the summer solstice. So as I said before, one of the things that I'm doing for the next 3 days is that I am fasting I wouldn't say necessarily fasting, but I am eating lighter in honor of the summer solstice, right? So I will only be drinking water and tea, speaking of water, and eating fruits and vegetables, really raw fruits and vegetables, for the next 3 days, okay? Depending on what all I got in my refrigerator, but water, teas, fruits, and vegetables. And another thing is no negative thinking. So acknowledging the negative thought, but being aware of it, that I detach from the negative thought, that I'm not attached to the negative thought. So certain practices that I'm going to do to reaffirm that positivity. And then the bottom of the soul's journey deck is health. Okay? It's health. And the summer solstice is highlighting our health as well. You know, my tablet is in the kitchen because I always journal my intentions on what I want to do when we have celestial events like full moons and new moons, summer solstice, the winter solstice, you know, certain eclipses and things of that nature gives us the opportunity to set intentions, to do certain rituals, to speak certain affirmations, to cast certain energy into the ethers to help us manifest, alchemize, conjure, transmute things in this physical reality. You know, so, but I love number 17. I've been seeing the number 17 a lot. Actually, the number 17 was in our intuitive session yesterday. So we're going to tap in. We're just going to get a quick energy check-in. All right, you guys, this is just a quick energy check-in for the summer solstice. All right, but y'all can get your own quick energy check-ins, your own individual readings today. Okay, in the Hood Sanctuary, my love. But let me go get my tablet because it's some things that I want to share. Okay. Let me go get my tablet. Let me see, y'all. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're back. We're back, family. Okay, so let me do this because I put it in my notes. Where my notes? Okay. About some things, some rituals that we can do under the summer solstice. Some intentions that we can set under the summer solstice, collectively or individually. So I definitely want to share, right? Peace and love to everybody that's just pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary. I don't want to say your name wrong, but welcome in, rich cousin. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to you. Okay, let me see if I can split the screen. Okay, here we go, y'all. I got my notes. I love this. The summer solstice is, today is June 18th, 19th, 20th, because I'm doing a 3-day fast, okay? So the summer solstice is actually June the 20th, all right? And the summer solstice, like I told y'all, ancestral-wise, before there were calendars, before there were clocks, our ancestors, your ancestors, okay, used events like the summer solstice as an opportunity to connect with their ancestors, an opportunity to set intentions, an opportunity to celebrate, an opportunity to give offerings, an opportunity to manifest, okay? This is what our ancestors used this energy, these celestial events, these gifts that we are giving as spirits having this human experience. Hey, rich cousin, welcome in. So here's some tea. What is the summer solstice? I bet y'all know this, rich cousins. The word solstice comes from the Latin word sol, which is your sun, the sun, and sisterian, which is to stand still. And how divine is that, when I was just saying the chaos that we all may be experiencing in different areas of our life is actually a divine clearing, and we are being asked to stand still, okay? The summer solstice is the day the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, appearing to stand still. Spiritually speaking, solar power, celebration, life, love, and abundance is the theme around the summer solstice, rich cousins. The energetic theme is illumination. Okay, so the sun makes things stronger. All right, think about the strength card in tarot. All right, Leo could be significant. All right, the sun is going to bring clarity. It's going to bring truth. It's going to bring revelation, expansion. Okay, and we all growing. Celebration and the element of fire. So passion, courage, action, sexuality, okay? So during the summer solstice, during this season, you know what I'm saying, senses on high, creativity are amplified, all right? So what did I want to talk to y'all about the summer solstice? The ways that you could work with the summer solstice is a sunrise or sunset ritual, okay? And that's whatever intuitively come to your mind. Like whatever you feel intuitively drawn to do during the summer solstice, trust yourself to do that. So a sunrise or sunset ritual will be great on the summer solstice. Make a fire offering, all right? So write down what you want to release or ignite and safely burn it. That will be great on the summer solstice. It's going to help amplify those intentions, whatever you are releasing or whatever you are igniting. Solar sacral healing, so working with your solar plexus. All right, and our solar plexus chakra is responsible for our self-worth and our self-value and our self-confidence. And y'all, in the Hood Sanctuary, we listen and we don't judge. If any of us are experiencing self-worth issues, self-confidence issues, self-esteem issues, the summer solstice is a great opportunity, is a great energetic portal to set intentions and certain rituals, right? To step into more of your Oshun energy. The summer solstice is a great opportunity to work with the goddess Oshun. It's a great opportunity to do mirror magic. It's a great opportunity to do rituals when it comes to our confidence, our self-worth, our self-value, what we deserve. So the summer solstice is really a great time for that. And I keep looking at the sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I said a gratitude ceremony. I'm really happy I said all this and I have my tablet. A gratitude ceremony will be awesome under the summer solstice, okay? Honor what's grown in your life since the winter solstice, okay? So go back to the winter solstice. What has grown from now until then? Hey, Christina, welcome in, Rich Cousin. Another way to embody this summer solstice energy is to dress in gold and yellow. Embody the solar energy. That's why working with the goddess Oshun would be great under the summer solstice, okay? Anoint yourself with sun charge oil. So create your own anointing oil under this summer solstice. Anointing oil that you can use to anoint your body, to anoint your candles, to anoint your children, that are fused with this solar power energy of celebration, life, abundance. You can use herbs like calendula. You can use herbs like St. John's wort. You can use herbs like chamomile. All these herbs are a reflection of the sun. All these herbs are a reflection of this solar power energy, confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, health, vitality, joy, happiness, okay? So really, I am really feeling called, okay, with Oshun. So a lot of goddesses, all right? Under the next 3 days, you may be called to work with the goddess Oshun under the summer solstice, which is the perfect opportunity, y'all. Spirit want me to make something clear. You do not have to be initiated into any religion to ask a goddess for assistance, for direction, for guidance. What you do have to have is a genuine heart. You have to come with pure intentions, and you have to have an offering for that goddess. You have to know what that goddess like. You got to know an invocation that you can recite to her, a prayer. You got to come authentically when you come to the goddesses, okay? So someone needed to hear that on this beautiful Mercury day, as we are 3 days away from the summer solstice, and the sun is at the bottom of the deck, and the high priestess, oh my God, and the strength card, as we are 3 days away from the summer solstice. This is giving Oshun energy. The high priestess is divine feminine energy. She is confident. She is courageous. She is bold. She is brave. She is centered. She's not a chaser. She is a receiver. All right? She is magic. She is a sorcerer. So this is this energy, and this is just what is at the bottom of the deck, right? So the summer solstice, and I'm speaking to my divine feminine specifically because I am a divine feminine, but for my divine masculines, this can tap into your divine feminine energy, how you can morally embody it, my love, right? The sun and a high priestess together is divine feminine energy. It's happiness beyond material things, right? Wasn't even scrolling the app. Went right here after I posted, okay? You were meant to be here. So this is all this energy from the summer solstice, okay? I encourage y'all to come in on this beautiful Mercury day and get your own mini summer solstice reading, okay? Of course, you're going to have a love donation. That is $15.15 if you want your own mini summer solstice reading. It's really a clarity reading. What you need to know, what you need to release, what you need to embrace, and what is the outcome if you do these intentions, if you set these rituals, if you take this advice. So this is basically what a mini summer solstice reading is, a clarity reading is. It's just a confirmation and encouragement, a piece of clarity that we all may need on our journey. But of course, we're going to tap into something collectively. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to know that that offering is available. And Global Janae, like I know you know me well, make sure you tap that in the chat. that summer solstice mini readings are available tonight in the Hood Sanctuary, okay? You can actually put clarity reading for 1515 if you want to tap into the summer solstice energy. The keywords and correspondence for the summer solstice, the colors are gold, yellow, orange, and red, y'all, okay? We know that everything holds energy. The food that we eat, the people that we choose to be around, the colors that we wear, the words that we speak, the thoughts that we think. This world is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Before anything manifests physically, it first manifests spiritually and energetically, okay? So colors hold energy. This is why the goddess Oshun is a representation of the color yellow, which is the sun, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is responsible for your confidence, which is responsible for your courage, which is responsible for your self-worth and your value. And it shows in your relationships, and it shows in your job choices, and it shows in how you show up in the world, okay? Don't be distracted, okay? I don't know where that gnat came from, but gnats for me are a sign of monitoring spirits. Where my motherfucking lighter? Because I'm about to smoke it out, all right? But don't be distracted. The chaos is actually a divine clearing, rich cousins, okay? So don't be distracted. All right, the distractions are a divine clearing. What we think is chaos is actually a divine clearing. And I said this earlier on today's live. You know, what we may perceive as chaos and what we may perceive as disarray is actually a divine clearing. Do not get distracted. As you enter a new timeline, a new frequency, new opportunities, new people, new love, new mindset, right? Distractions will appear. Do not get easily distracted. Grand Rising, grandest evening. Shabbat. Styles Inc. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, my love. Once again, you know, it's a great section with your very favorite spiritual Hood advisor, okay? So welcome in, but we're talking about the summer solstice. We're talking about how to tap into that energy. We're talking about how everything is energy. The food that you eat, the relationships you enter and exit, the people that you hang around, the thoughts that you think, the words that you speak, everything holds energy, all right? So the summer solstice is a great time to wear the color yellow. Yellow represents the sun, right? The sun is responsible for our vitality, our health, our growth, our happiness, our joy, our prosperity. The sun is a representation of celebration and abundance, okay? So this is this energy. Send me some blessings all the way here in Japan. Sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings all the way in Japan, okay? Have the most phenomenal, beautiful, amazing time. Be present in all the moments, okay? So this is this energy, rich cousins. As we are 3 days away from the summer solstice, right? So our key correspondence is the colors gold, yellow, orange, and reds. The crystals, okay? The crystals for the summer solstice, okay? Y'all know I got my notes. Sunstone, citrine, amber, and carnelian. The herbs are chamomile, mugwort, calendula, and mint. And the element in fire. And the tarot card is the sun. And the sun is joy, it's success, it's happiness, it is vitality. You know, and so we are 3 days away from the summer solstice. Y'all know that I am a cosmic being, and everything about the sun, the moon, esoteric knowledge, tarot, divination, ancestral practices, things that involve hoodoo, involve me. And I share that with my rich ass community. So tonight, we're going to get a collective clarity reading for the summer solstice, okay? What do you need to know? What do you need to release? What do you need to embrace? And of course, the guidance on what will happen if you embody this energy. If you set these intentions. If you take this divine guidance. Now, you ain't got to take it. You know, I'm just saying, you ain't got to take it. But yes, we're going to tap in. The strength card is at the bottom of the deck. If you have not already, make sure you like, share, comment on the live. Why? 1, because the energy that you give, you shall receive. We know that. All right. 2, what goes around comes around. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. 3 is universal law and spell work in a beautiful way to energetically give to the Hood Sanctuary. Okay. So tonight we're going to use a couple decks tonight. We're not just going to use one deck. We're going to use a couple decks in tonight's clarity reading as we welcome in the summer solstice, okay? Spirit is encouraging me to encourage y'all. Some of y'all need to fast for some shit, okay? You ready for some things to come in? Actually, some things are here. Some of y'all need to fast from some things in honor of the summer solstice, okay? Spirit needs your body to be lighter. Spirit needs you to be energetically lighter, okay? This ain't got nothing to do with your weight, rich cousin, so don't take fucking offense. This has everything to do with your spirit, okay? And spirit needs you to be energetically lighter, okay? Energetically lighter. So the next 3 days up to the summer solstice, I just heard Erica back do, pack light. Pack light, rich cousins, okay? Physically, spiritually, metaphorically, okay? Pack your body light, your thoughts light, okay? Pack lights, all right? Oh, you know what I'm saying? I am just the oracle here to deliver the message. All right, I think I might turn my bright light on. Okay, but I don't think it's going to get dark. It's just really cloudy here in Atlanta. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate you. And for those who did share, may everything that you give come back to you 100 times fold. See, what we have to realize, y'all, is that your energy is your currency, okay? I'm going to share this, and we're going to continue on with the clarity reading because we have gotten to a point in our journey where we just have our hands out to be receptive. Okay, and your energy is your currency, my love. You know, we think it's our Wells Fargo and our Regions and our Bank of America when the real currency is your energy, your intentions, your heart, your spirit, your generosity, your smile, your kindness, the way you serve, okay? Because that's ultimately why we are all here. And the Matrix does a very good job of making the chosen ones get distracted by the real reason that you are here, and that is to be in some way of service to the collective. Rather it's sharing your gifts, your talents, your time, your money, your love, your heart, your resources. Everyone's soul's mission, for sure, is to be of service in some form. And not just to a 9-to-5, not just to the matrix rat race of working and accolades and success and making money. And no, see, that's the matrix mission. But your soul has a mission. And your soul's mission involves you being of service in some form. Involves you giving your time, your love, your energy, your resources, your knowledge, your gifts, your kindness, and not worrying about what you are going to get in return. It's universal law and spell work. And some of you are currently in that season that you are learning in what you give is what you receive. It has nothing to do with hexes. It has nothing to do with curses because we are in a new timeline, okay? And in this new timeline, don't no root work, ain't no hexes, ain't no curses, ain't no evil eyes because we are in a new timeline. We are in a new frequency. We are in a new earth. And the only thing affects us is our intentions, our words, our thoughts, our beliefs. So we know if anything is afflicting us and affecting us in this timeline, it don't got nothing to do with shit and nobody but ourselves. Okay? First of all, let's go ahead and get that on out the way. Okay? Let's go and get that on out the way. Yes, yes. Not in this new timeline. Okay? We know that for sure. Okay? Y'all, I don't want us to get no reversals unless Spirit wants us to get reversals. So let me make sure the after tarot deck is all right side up. Alright? But in this new timeline, yeah. We ain't blaming it on nobody else. We know that it's all us. It's all us. It's not them. Hexes can't reach us in this new timeline. Evil eyes can't reach us in this new timeline. Curses can't reach us in this new timeline. In this new timeline, in this new earth, these new opportunities, this new frequency. Nothing can reach us that's on that lower vibration, that operates in that energy, that moves in that motherfucking movement. Right? So we know that anything that we are currently experiencing in our life that we are perceiving it as chaos is a divine clearing. Okay? Anything that we are receiving, that we are perceiving as pressure, as stress, is divine pressure, and divine pressure cultivates diamonds. Okay? Anything that we are perceiving as losses is divine lessons that are preparing us for our wins. Come on now, rich cousins. Y'all know I'm a Pisces sun, so I'm a poet by nature. Come on through with the confirmations in the chat. If you're resonating with what Spiritual Hood Baby is putting down in the Hood Sanctuary on this beautiful Wednesday, as we are 3 days away from the summer solstice, an event that our ancestors celebrated, okay, had ceremonies for, had rituals for, okay, had parties for. We fucking around here celebrating St. Patrick's Day, and nothing against St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo, but we ain't got the fire pit ready from the summer solstice. This one of the holidays that we need to be celebrating, okay? Let's talk about it. This is an ancestral holiday. This is a Mother Gaia holiday. The grill should be going, the rituals should be ready, the clothes should be laid out, the house should be clean. Can we talk about it? 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is ancestral, and I just said ancestral celebration, ritual parties. The 10 of Pentacles represents ancestral inheritance, generational wealth. And y'all know this is the after tarot. The treasure chest is on the ground. It is open. The generational wealth, the ancestral inheritance, the financial stability, the security is here. You've always had access to it. Okay? The summer solstice is a great time to, we are family, to be celebrating. Ooh, I got all my people with me. Yes. This is this energy, okay? So we're going to use a couple decks tonight. I don't know. We're just going to flow. All right. Thank you so much, Glow by Janae, for being an amazing moderator, okay? Make sure y'all show the moderator some chat. Make sure y'all tap into what the moderator is putting in the chat. She is putting it in the chat for a reason, okay? If y'all are interested in your own reading tonight, send 1515 to Spiritual Hood Baby. If you want to donate in any type of way, like, shares, comment, gifts, cash apps, okay? Love of all forms is welcome in the Hood Sanctuary, my love. Y'all know that I just experienced my car getting totaled, so all the love is welcome. But as I said before, the chaos, the perceived chaos, is actually a divine clearing. It's a divine clearing. I could sit around here and think about the why, the how, and the oh, and it's me, and it's no. It's a divine clearing. The pain is always purposeful. What is perceived loss is actually a lesson preparing you for your win, my love. Be reminded of that. But we're going to get what I call a summer solstice clarity reading. And this is a collective clarity reading, okay? This is not an individual clarity reading. This is a collective clarity reading, okay? So we're going to tap in. We're going to start with some tarot on what we need to know as we are 3 days from the summer solstice, okay? Spirit keep wanting me to say pack lights, okay? Pack lights, and in packing lights, eat light, okay? Preparing for the summer solstice, fast, detox, abstain for some things because of these new amazing things that are coming in, okay? Yes. This is what is coming through. So y'all know I've already set the intentions solo dolo before I came live, right? I always set the intentions before that I come live that no matter who pulls up in the Hood Sanctuary, that this message, that this session, that this gathering in the sanctuary reach the souls that it needs to reach. Whether it's one person in the Hood Sanctuary or 100, right? So Benovian ancestors, paternal and maternal of the highest white light, spiritual council, higher selves and gods and goddesses, shield me and my rich ass family from any evil eye, negativity, and energy that tries to infiltrate our reading. Shield us, cover us, and protect us. As we channel a message of clarity, confirmation, and divine guidance. Queen Desi, I appreciate you. Rich cousin, thank you so much. Ashe, amen, and namaste. Bottom of the deck, I love this. As we enter the summer solstice, y'all know I always look at the bottom of the deck, right? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Your patience is going to pay off. Proper preparation always prevents piss poor performance. So at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the 7 of Pentacles. I know it's been a long time coming. I know a lot of us have been waiting for a return on our investment. And that investment is your hard work. That investment is your patience. That investment is your dedication. That investment is your good heart. That investment is your spirit. That investment is your perseverance. And you're getting a return on your investment. You see he got his backhoe with him. Okay, garden can be significant for sure, y'all. This is what the summer solstice represents. The fruit is ripe for the picking. The rewards are here. All right? Your patience is being rewarded, rich cousins. Okay? I love this energy. But our first card in our collective summer solstice clarity reading is, what do you need to know? Y'all know how I feel. I feel everything is divinely designed. Every person that you meet, every experience that you have, every relationship that you enter and exit, even accidents are divinely designed, right? So let's come through collectively in the Hood Sanctuary and let's get some tea. All right? I appreciate the likes, the shares, and comments. If you would like your own personal summer solstice reading, all right, you have that opportunity here tonight. And if you don't want anything, what's turned over? And if you don't want to be here live, y'all know y'all can go to thehoodsanctuary.com where you can find more one-on-one sessions with me, all right? Okay, so let's see what comes out in the tarot. Spiritual counsel, benevolent ancestors, higher self, clear and precise messages. The messages that us, the collective, UNITY, need the most right now as we are walking into the summer solstice. One of your ancestral times of celebration, ritual, parties. Look, the Justice card, the Empress card. Oh my goodness, slow down, Spirit. Butterfly for you is the live goal. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Once I get to my live goal, I will be giving out some free readings, okay? So what does the collective need to know? We still got 2 cards. Anyway, we have the Page of Cups and the Judgment, okay? We have the Page of Cups and the Judgment. What you need to know, all right, y'all? So when it comes to love, when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to you getting the sharp end of the stick, rich cosmics, trust and believe that there are people who are under divine judgment. At the end of the day, I love the After Tarot. Okay? Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel has called judgment. Page of Cups. Alright? Page of Cups could absolutely represent a child, but with the fish getting back into the water, the Page of Cups for me is a representation of love. Right? Somebody fumbled you hard. Right? This is what you need to know. Whoever fumbled you, whoever could not contain you, your spirit, your heart, your soul, right? Trust and believe. Judgment is being called. This can be a new connection. Rich cousins, okay? For some of you, this could have something to do with your children, right? What you need to know. But Archangel Michael, your spirit guides, your ancestors, this is divinely guided and protected. This is what you need to know under this summer solstice, y'all. It's so much better when you allow the Most High God, when you allow spirit, when you allow the divine to fight your battles for you. This is why a lot of you currently are being asked to sit in stillness and in solitude. What you need to know under this summer solstice is that everything, every rock that was thrown at you, every perceived loss, every heartbreak that you endured, all right? Those were not losses. Those were lessons that are preparing you for wins, all right? With this judgment and a Page of Cups. And what I'm also hearing is, for some of you, you could be judging your love life right now. These offers that you are getting as well, okay, y'all? Everything starts small. Everything starts small with the judgment and the Page of Cups. I'm also getting someone's immaturity. Okay? Yeah. Somebody fumbled you, rich cousin. Okay, y'all? And what you need to know with this energy is they fumbled you hard. And this energy is not only under divine judgment, they're judging themselves. And this is what you need to know under this summer solstice. Maybe this is something that will bring you a peace of mind. The pain is purposeful, rich cousins. And under this summer solstice, some of you need to release that shit. Anything that's tied to the heart space. Right? Any heartbreak that you may have endured. Any perceived losses. Under this summer solstice, Archangel Michael is saying, let it go. It's calling judgment on it. Whether this is romantic love, whether this is family love, maybe this is even with your own children. Under this summer solstice, it's time to release it. Let it go. It is what it is. It was what it was. And what's going to be, going to be. Your spiritual counsel got you. Your spiritual counsel and their spiritual counsel got them too. Okay? So when it comes to love and how you choose to be love and give love and receive love, release this judgment. Release your past relationships, the expectations, what worked and what did not work. Don't go into the summer solstice with the same guilt, the same emotional trauma, reliving and re-experiencing the same heartbreak. All right, y'all? This is this energy with the judgment and the Page of Cups. Okay? Okay, we're going to keep going with, this is what you need to know, what you need to release, rich cousins. Okay? Definitely, somebody definitely under judgment for somebody fumbled you. That's just what I'm getting. Okay? Somebody definitely fumbled you. If you look at the Page of Cups, and I love the illustration of this card, the fish gone back in the water. The Page of Cups represents a love offer, okay? The beginnings of a love story. You know what I'm saying? The beginnings of a new relationship. You know, the honeymoon motherfucking stage, right? This is what the Page of Cups energy represents. And for some of you, this opportunity didn't stay, or you did not stay. You are the one who got away. And I feel like someone is judging themselves. I feel like Spirit, it's like Spirit is making someone see where they fumbled you at, where they not holding space for you at, where they let you down at, where they betrayed you at, where they didn't give you what you truly deserved at, where they was given an opportunity to love you, to be your friend, to be in your space, and they fumbled that opportunity. Hard. I'm hearing Bryson Tiller. Somebody want to right their wrongs. Somebody want to right their wrongs. Okay? And this is what you need to know under this summer solstice. All right? For some of you, I'm also channeling too. Don't judge your love life so harshly as well. Okay? We meet people where we are. Right? We're not responsible for what we attract, but we are responsible for what we accept. We are responsible for what we accept, but definitely someone fumbled you. I feel like they are realizing that they did fumble you. They are realizing that they did let you get away. They are realizing that you are a catch. And I feel like this person is not only judging themselves, but Spirit is really highlighting this for this person. They are really seeing on a spiritual level how they fumbled you and how your ancestors kind of snatched you away from them because they were not emotionally ready for the connection, emotionally ready for the responsibility, for the space to hold you. And this is giving this energy. I feel like someone is finally understanding that. Someone is finally seeing that. Someone is finally coming to a clear realization of that with the Judgment and the Page of Cups. Okay? And this is definitely spiritually. Their spiritual counsel, their archangels, their guides they're going through some type of spiritual activation and awakening, because that's what the Judgment card represents. And someone is seeing in love where they fall short at, where they hold back at. Okay? So this is definitely what you need to know as you welcome in the summer solstice. Welcome in, Rich Cousins. We getting us a summer solstice clarity reading. What we need to know as we welcome in the summer solstice in the next 3 days. As I said before, and I keep saying, Spirit keeps saying pack light. Okay? So some of y'all need to detox. Some of y'all need the motherfucking fast. Okay? Put the cheeseburger down. Don't go get that fucking Rallies. No more motherfucking Chick-fil-A. Don't eat another motherfucking cookie. Put that goddamn cheesecake down. You better not eat no fucking another oatmeal pie. Okay? Some of y'all literally need to detox food. For others of you, it's your mindset. Okay? Other these next 3 days, you need to detox your self-limiting beliefs. Your negative self-talk, okay? When it comes to your finances, when it comes to love, when it comes to what you deserve, all right? For others of you, you need to detox the company that's around you, my love, okay? Some motherfuckers, it's time for them to go. That's what's holding up your blessings, your manifestations. It's the motherfucking company that you keep. my love. Some of you are guilty by association. Now, that law applies not only physically, but spiritually as well, okay? You are the company that you fucking keep. Some of you need to detox these friendship connections, these homeboys you got, okay, my love? So that is also that's coming through, all right? But we're going to keep on going. We see what you need to know. All right. And what you need to know is that someone who broke your heart, someone who fumbled you, this could be someone in your family. This could be romantically, you know. It's just someone that you love who let you get away. You know what I'm saying? You no longer friends with. You no longer talk to. You no longer got a connection with. You no longer hang out with. They're going through a spiritual awakening activation, and they're seeing the error of their ways. They seeing that you were a good person. You are one of a kind. Don't no catches come better than you. Ain't no better catch than you. They looking like, oh shit. He looking like, damn, this motherfucker got up out of here. Yeah, motherfucker let you slip away. They let you slip away. Okay? Because of their lack of action, okay, accountability, whatever it may be, but they're under judgment. Okay, for some of you, your love life is under a microscope, my love. All right, your love life is currently under a microscope. Your relationships is being highlighted right now, all right? For some of you, this is that runner energy. Every time it get real motherfucking hard, every time it get real difficult, here you go trying to dip out. Some of you could be a motherfucking Pisces. Okay? I'm a Pisces son. We good for true getting on up out of here. She's a runner. She's a track star. All right? So some of you going get tough. You be running your ass up out of there. You shit. Because of your past motherfucking relationships. It's easy to run. Okay? Sticking this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm channeling for some of y'all too in the hood saying, ain't no more. She's a runner. She's a track star. Shit your ass down. Look, can't make it up. The Four of Swords. Sit your ass down. The High Priestess. You know it too. Sit your ass down. No more motherfucking running from love. That unconditional love. That healing love. That beautiful love. No more running. The love of yourself and the love of others. Because the love that you give you is a reflection. Let's talk about it, shall we? Sit that ass down. No more running. The Four of Swords and the High Priestess. This is stillness. Sit your ass down so you can hear your motherfucking spirit guides and your higher self and your intuition talking to you. Okay? Speaking to you. Communicating to you. Here we go about this Four of Wands. Okay? This twin flame connection. These new connections you're entering. These relationships that feel like home. Absolutely, yes. But that's what you need to know. All right. I said I was going to pull from multiple decks, and we are. So definitely love is being highlighted in the collective, and that's what you need to know under the summer solstice. All right. Stop judging your love life, what it was, what it is, and what it's going to be. And also people in your energy, past, present, all right, or maybe even future, are going through spiritual awakenings and activation, and they seeing the error of their ways of how they fumbled you, and you're the one that got away. For some of you, you need to be thinking that you're the one that got away. Okay? I'm just saying. You feel me? Is y'all feeling me in the chat? Good evening, Aqua Books. Welcome in, Rich Cousin. As we tap in tonight and get a collective clarity reading, as we welcome in, being 3 days away from the summer solstice. 3 days is the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and spirit, Father, Son, and Mother. Great time to detox, set some intentions, speak some affirmations, make your house lighter and brighter. Okay, definitely. MJ, I appreciate you, love. Snicker the Alchemist, welcome in, Rich Cousin. Okay, let me know how y'all resonate with the energy in the chat. 32K likes in the Hood Sanctuary. Let's get those likes up to 50K, Rich Cousins. I appreciate you, my love. The energy that you give, you shall receive. It always comes back to you. It never misses a beat. And us as upcoming elders and ancestors, we know that. We know that in this new timeline that the real money, the real currency is our energy. It ain't the motherfucking Wells Fargo. See, the Wells Fargo is a product of your fucking energy. The Bank of America is a product of your fucking energy. The healthy love life is a product of your energy. The healthy sex life is a product of your energy. The healthy financial life is a product of your energy. The healthy friendship life is a product of your energy. The real currency... The real currency has been, will continue to be your motherfucking energy. Okay? Clock that T. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay, I actually started my fast today. Water, tea, fruits, and vegetables only, preferably raw fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to eat all the fruits and vegetables too. I cannot eat any more. An honorable mention, I'm going to have Nutella. Because I made chips and dips, fruit and Nutella style yesterday. So I'm going to have a little Nutella, but okay. Bottom of the deck. What do you need to release is relationships. All right. Some of you, before you step into this summer solstice, the most abundant, most joyful, most vital time of your life, of your season, of your timeline. Some relationships may need to be reevaluated, may need to be released, may need to be reset, my love. Yes. All right, so let's see as a collective what needs to be released. We see what we need to know. We see what we need to know. Okay? We see what we need to know. I don't know if I'm going to pull some more on this tarot. You know, it's making me kind of intrigued when it comes to this judgment and this Page of Cups. All right, look. I did all that and it's still at the bottom of the deck. Gee whiz. Okay, relationships are a thing. Love is a thing. Peace and love. Hey, Yvonne. Welcome in, Rich Cousin. Kai, welcome in, Rich Cousin. How you doing? We're getting us a collective summer solstice clarity reading. Right now, you are pulling up in the Hood Sanctuary on what spirit would like for you to release or let go, surrender, embrace. All right, spirit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Clear and precise messages. Yes. Okay. I told y'all they fumbled y'all. They got me over here fumbling cards. All right. So we have forgiveness. This is what you need to release, Rich Cousins. Yes. What you need to release is forgiveness. Maybe they never offered your ass an apology. You know, I know some motherfuckers that ain't never told me sorry too, Rich Cuz. You know what I'm saying? I know damn well I'm due for a fucking apology. Like, geesh. Okay? But as you welcome in the summer solstice, one of your ancestral's most vital times of the season, when things are their most abundant, their most vital, those most prosperous, what you're being asked to release as you embody, embrace, tap into this summer solstice, you got to forgive some people, my love. And for some of you, it starts with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no, that's not an any clear. If you want to make the world a better place, better look at yourself and make a change. Woo! Okay. Nah. So some of you, this forgiveness starts with the man and the woman in the mirror, baby. Forgive yourself for not knowing any better. Forgive yourself for pouring more than you should have. Forgive yourself for staying longer than you should have. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made. Forgive yourself with fucking with them when you knew damn well you shouldn't have been fucking with them. Just forgive yourself, rich cousin, and forgive they ass too. You know what forgiveness does? Have you guys ever heard of a cord cutting? Let me know in the chat. Drop cord cutting in the chat. If you have ever heard of a cord cutting, done a cord cutting, seen a cord cutting, familiar about a cord cutting, drop it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what you know about a cord cutting. Let me know what you know about a cord cutting. Let me know in the chat. What we got? El Cucho say yes. Prosperity say set you free. Glow by Janae say did a couple with you, and indeed. Okay. Let me tell you guys, it is some did mine. Sonny said I did mine. Snicker the ass, miss. Yes, but I need a refresher. Then you need to take my course, my love. I heard it's supposed to cut the tie. Yes, it cuts the tie, cord cutting. It cuts the energetic cord of attachment. They won't stop. They come strong after you cut it because they feel that energy being cut. Absolutely. So I'm going to give you guys a really quick lesson in cord cutting, okay? I'm going to give you two things, and then I'm going to need y'all to go purchase my cord cutting course that I created for you guys. That's the real legacy. Once we know how to do things, then we pass it down to generation, and you only have to pay for it one time. But here are two key components to an effective cord cutting. The first one is forgiveness. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about you getting no candles and no cord. None of that. The real key to a cord cutting is forgiveness, my love. Because ain't no ritual going to work if you still got hate in your heart. If you still got resentment in your heart. Okay? For that person, my love. So the first key to an effective cord cutting is forgiveness. Okay? So under this summer solstice, one of the things that you can do, rich cousins, is you can have a burn ritual because fire represents the sun, passion, courageous, regeneration, restart, all right? It's have a release ritual, my love. And you can do some forgiving, okay? You're going to do some forgiving of yourself and other people. What you're going to do, look how divine is this. Burn release ritual. You're going to write some shit down. Oh, yes. Okay. Do we need to do this for the next 3 days? Do I need to show up every day for the next 3 days up until the summer solstice? Okay. Let me know in the chat. But here we go. Whether you do this with me, we do it collectively, or you do it solo. Release ritual, okay? This is this forgiveness energy. Look how it's this sacral. Okay? This orange, right? So release ritual. You're going to write down who and what you forgive, the people, the places, the things, the experiences. That's the first key to an effective cord cutting. The second key, my love, to an effective cord cutting, honey, let me tell you, it's not the candles. It's not the card. It's your intention. Your intention. Your intention. Why you want to cut the cord? What do you want to be relieved of? What is your intention? Is you doing it with love? Or is this revenge? Is this fear? Is this hurt? Because the second key to a cord cutting being effectively, baby, is your intention. So I'm doing this for forgiveness, okay? And my intention is that I'm doing this with love. I ain't mad at this motherfucker. I don't want shit to happen to this motherfucker. I'm doing this with love. I want to be released from it. I don't want the attachment. I don't want the dreams. I don't want they bad mojo and they bad motherfucking energy. So I want to energetically, I want to spiritually, and I want to physically cut the cords of attachment. So your intention, your forgiveness, and all that comes back to your heart, baby. Okay? Sonny say, I have an attachment I can't shake. Sonny, I want you to get into your mindset, my love. Because first you got to shake that way of thinking. All right? That's another way that these cords of attachment siphon and drain our fucking energy. It's because we give them power. I'm about to turn the light on, y'all. Hold up. Sonny, don't go nowhere. I got something for that ass. Don't go nowhere, Sonny. Don't go nowhere, Sonny. We're going to turn some lights on in here because it's getting a little dim. It's getting a little trim. Okay, so we're going to turn some lights on. All right. We're back. We're back. When it doesn't have a card, I have, okay, Sonny, so the first thing is, y'all, you got to remember, okay, we give the power to. So you have to stop acknowledging the attachment. You got to stop acknowledging the attachment, Sonny. See, you said you got the attachment doesn't have a cord. Attachment and cord is the same thing, Sonny. So it's you can call it a soul tie, a karmic ribbon, an energetic cord of attachment, okay? A negative soul tie. It has many names. At the end of the day, it's an energy, okay? From a relationship, a connection that you have that is no longer healthy. And this attachment could be hindering you, okay? Could be stopping you, could be preventing you. All right. So, Sonny, you may be talking about attachments in the form of spirits as well. We have attachments in the form of what we may call spirits, entities, demons. Once again, Sonny, that goes back to your mindset. Remember that negative entities and demonic spirits that siphon your life force energy, they feed off your belief. So you believing that you have an attachment. You believing that you have something that is siphoning your energy, that is blocking your blessings, that is delaying you. It's actually giving that entity, actually giving that energy more power, Sonny. Okay? So you need to be reminded of that as well. So I hope that helped you a little bit, okay? But back to the reading, rich cousins, okay? Yes, absolutely, Rose Make Mind says it's your negative mindset. Remember that spiritual warfare begins in the mind. This is how these entities, this is how the matrix, this is how these demonic spirits that love to siphon energy work. First, it starts in your mind. This is why our grandparents used to say, once the mind gone, the body will follow. These entities know that once your mind is gone, once you believe that you are being attacked, once you believe that you are being cursed, once you believe that nothing ever will work out for you, you are now then energetically accessible to these demonic spirits that can now siphon your energy. And if you are not careful, keep you at that low vibration. Okay? It's a mosquito in here. When I catch his ass, and mosquitoes siphon. What mosquitoes are? Motherfucking vampires, okay? But I had that door open. So this is all that energy, y'all. All right? So what you need to embrace, what you need to currently release, rich cousins, is forgiveness, okay? You got to let it go, baby. You got to let it go. And that's the key to breaking any attachment, any cord of attachment, any negative belief is forgiveness. You know, you got to forgive people. Oh, I need something to scratch with. You got to forgive people who never maybe even offered you an apology, who never even going to tell your ass sorry, knowing damn well they owe you an apology, okay? Knowing damn well they owe you an apology, but they ain't going to tell you. They ain't going to tell you at all. Doesn't mean that you still don't offer forgiveness. Or even from our parents, you know. But we're going to tap into this and I'm going to keep going, you know. I had to forgive my parents That took a lot of work for what I feel that they should have gave me, where they came up short, where they fucked up at, all of those things. But some of our parents are just vessels to get us here. That was their only mission. And I had to offer forgiveness. Even though my parents probably will never tell me I apologize physically out their mouth. Well, my father has in spirit. But this is this energy, okay? So what y'all need to release is this forgiveness. Look, I can't make it up. It's going to set you free with freedom at the bottom of the deck. Once you forgive people, places, and things, even those who never offer you an apology, it's going to free you. You're going to feel a sense of relief, especially physically and spiritually. What I'm channeling right now is that, don't y'all know that some people die from a broken heart, and a broken heart looks like a stroke. A broken heart looks like heart disease. A broken heart festers resentment and hurt, and it festers in your heart. Y'all, all disease starts spiritually. So this is another thing when you offer forgiveness. It doesn't free you just spiritually. It frees you physically. It frees you energetically. All right? So what the collective needs to release as we step into the summer solstice, which will be here in the next 3 days, is forgiveness, because this forgiveness is going to bring in freedom within your mind, your body, and your spirit. Maybe they ain't gonna never give you no apology. We ain't taking away from what they done, but freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, and forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay? And then we got the judgment card and the page of cups, which is blocking the flow of love, which is fumbling love that's meant to come into your life and heal you and support you and give you this vitality. A love motherfuckers be praying for, and then when they get it, they fumble it. So forgiveness is what the collective needs to release, okay? You gotta let it go. That's made perfect sense since I had Ball's palsy 2 times. Yes, Sniffer the Alchemist, it does. And I'm happy you can agree with me on that. Any physical disease first start out spiritually and energetically. Okay, ladies, we could talk about the womb, and I know this may be triggering, but infertility, fibroids, y'all, heavy menstrual cycles, it all starts spiritually and energetically. Within our womb space, we hold in pain from past partners. We hold in low self-esteem. We hold in hurt from previous experiences. We hold in the energy of disqualified partners that we've allowed into their space. Now we having bad menstrual cycles. Now we got fibroids. Now we got infertility. Not because we did anything wrong, because our womb is a portal. It holds energy, love, healing, vibration, memory. Everything starts spiritually and energetically. And when we start healing spiritually and energetically, we physically start healing. You know? Ooh, the realest oracle have been through it, okay? So we got what we need to know and what we need to release. Let's see what we need to embrace. Okay? Is that what we need to embrace? Yeah, what we need to embrace, what we need to allow in, okay? Y'all know I'm using several different decks tonight in the Hood Sanctuary. Peace and blessings to everyone just sliding through. Let's see what comes out. Oh, we got this yesterday, the Great Crumbling. I know it may not be what you want to see. This is the Tower. This is what you need to embrace. The chaos is a divine clearing, my love. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. That's what I'm hearing. It's falling down. You know what I'm saying? It's falling down. All right? This is what you need to embrace. That endings create way for new beginnings. So collectively, all of us could be experiencing a great crumbling in our life in some way or another. All right. We could be having issues in our finances. Our relationships could be going through turmoil. Okay. We could be having issues in our stability, our security, our home. Right. We could be having sudden shifts in our closest relationships, our career. Seems like things are just falling apart, but things are falling apart so better things can fall together. So what we need to embrace as we welcome the summer solstice, one of the most vital times of the year, is you need to embrace the great crumbling, which is the tower if we were in tarot. It's not a loss. It's a lesson that's going to lead to a win, a victory. It's coming down so better can come together. It's being moved out your way so greater things could be pushed in. And I know it's hard for us to embrace the great crumbling, which is the tower. It's hard, boy. Shit. It's hard to embrace that great crumbling, man. When the shit just come tumbling the fuck down, you like, what in the fuck? What's happening? What's going on? What I do wrong? God don't love me no more. Oh, they done cursed me. Somebody done put some roots on me. Lord, the witch did it. No, baby. No, poo-poo. No, hunty. It is not that. You are not cursed. It is not no hex. God loves you. God is love you. The ancestors love you. The universe love you more than you could ever fucking know. All right? It is divine redirection. It is divine protection. It is divine guidance. It is divine separation. I know the shit hurt. I know it don't feel good. I know you wish it never happened. But trust that your spiritual counsel, your higher self, the Most High God, and God is no better than you, rich cousin. So embrace the great crumbling. Number 16, the tower. We don't like that shit, do we? We don't like that shit, boss. We be like, God damn, spirit. You know, why it gotta happen like that? You know? Why it gotta happen like that? Well, that's how it has to happen, okay? We don't get to, you know what I'm saying? The great crumbling is for your own good. It's for your biggest blessings. It's for your biggest opportunities. It's for your highest timeline. So embrace the great crumbling. The shit falling away. The people who do not want to stay. The job that no longer wants to employ you. The people who you think ain't calling back. The silence and the stillness. Embrace the great crumbling, because proper preparation prevents piss poor performance for this greatest new season you are entering as you welcome in the summer solstice, rich cousins. Yes, I love this energy. How y'all feeling today in the chat? How we feeling in the hood sanctuary? Let me know. How we, God damn, I need to tie this one. Put a rubber band back here, so. Okay, what the hell? What the hell, Yonte? Shit. What the hell, he Berry? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Man, I got a safety pin. Shit, dang. I've been having trouble sleeping, but other than that, I'm good. Snicker the Alchemist, okay, and I am. Said she needed the clarity. Cornell said he's still good. Nice to hear that, rich cousin. Oh, I'm going to take an ink pen top. Okay, because I ain't got time. All right. How y'all feeling about today's session? Let me know in the chat how y'all feeling about today's session. Okay. I slept so amazing since our moon session. Yes. I love to hear it. Glow by Janae. That was needed. I'm so happy that we could be a blessing to one another. I am so happy. Okay, I'm gonna tie my hair in there. Okay. Feel great. That bag lady pack light hit home. Eating cold. I feel good. Good, you guys. That is really good to hear. I'm happy that everyone is feeling good, okay? As we're going through the great crumbling, you know, I think a lot of us now on our journey has just learned to surrender to things. You know, it is what it is. It was what it was. And what's going to be is going to be. The great crumbling is number 16. It breaks down to the number 7. Y'all could be seeing 777. So 7s could be significant as well. Okay. Let's tap in, y'all. Number 16. I'm going to read the book of the great crumbling. All right. Today's session was amazing. I definitely needed to hear a lot of things in the session. Good. I'm happy today's session was amazing and it was a collective session, you know. I love when the collective sessions resonate. All right, here we are. The great crumbling is the element of air and fire. Okay, so Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. All right, destruction. This is what the great crumbling represents. Okay. What was that song? Devil for destruction. It got them motherfucker popped. Okay, so unexpected shifts, things you didn't expect. Y'all, my car accident was something that I did not expect. Especially, I wasn't driving the fucking car. Like, huh? You know, liberation comes with loss. This card means there are cracks in your foundation that you cannot ignore. And these cracks in your foundation could be literally in your home, in your relationship, within your children, within yourself, okay? You're shaken to your core and left wondering where to go next. Questioning what you're building, who you're building it with, and why, rich cousins. The silver lining, whatever falls was destined to crack. A breakthrough will come soon. That's what you need to embrace. A breakthrough will come soon. Anything that cracked was meant to fucking crack, okay? A breakthrough will come soon. All right? And to close our clarity session for this summer solstice that we are having in the next 3 days, okay? We're going to use the goddess, guys. I had that front door open all day. That's why the mosquitoes in here, okay? It's summertime now. It's not spring. It's a mosquito in here. Okay? Trying to just siphon the life out of a sister. Alright? After this collective session, I will be holding many readings. So y'all can come in and get your own session, baby. Yes, yes. Alright, so what do we need to embrace? We're using the African goddess guidance. What do we need to embrace? What's the guidance? We got what we need to embrace. What's the guidance on the overall clarity reading? What is the guidance? As we step into the summer solstice, spiritual counsel, higher self, clear and precise. Don't you self-sabotage. That's the guidance. Okay? Do not self-sabotage. Okay? 7-11 could be significant. Some of y'all self-sabotage can have something to do with your sexual energy. All right? 7-11 could be significant. But the guidance is don't self-sabotage. Okay? Don't self-sabotage. That is the goddess guidance. All right, y'all? And our self-sabotager is clever. When you enter a new timeline, when you decide you're going to do things a new way, when you are growing and evolving, y'all, your self-sabotager is kind of similar to your ego. All right. When you going through the great crumbling, when you going through tower moments, when you going through shit falling apart, it's easy to revert back to how you used to be. It's easy to revert back to how you used to do things. It's easy to revert back to how you used to motherfucking respond and react and all that shit. I experienced some of that shit today, y'all. All right. When you're going through a great crumbling. And those that you loved and you thought that would be there for you and